If the offices are not here, AICT office, UGC office, all of them shift to northeastern states, Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh, South India. Several places are there, entire country, spread it. Close all these industries, thermal stations like. What is happening? You can see through the windows at 12 o'clock in the window. Complete. We are not able to see other buildings means. It should come like a movement, not these old people sitting in the legislative assembly or in the courts. They cannot save you, my dear friends. Seriousness is required. What is your suggestion? Read Article 32, number 1. Remedies for enforcement of rights conferred by this part. Underscore that one. This part means the rights conferred under the head of fundamental rights, part 3. Number 1. The right to move the Supreme Court by appropriate proceedings for the enforcement of the rights conferred by this part is guaranteed. So that itself is a fundamental right. It is guaranteed. Only problem here is that, which you may not find in your textbooks. What do you mean by appropriate? Appropriate proceedings. When it came for public interest litigation, even through the ordinary postcard in those days, they started entertaining it. Is it appropriate? They were entertaining it. So what do you mean by appropriate proceedings? Instead of that, they could have stated prescribed proceedings. Under the rules of Supreme Court or something like that. That should have been the expression that is used. The Supreme Court shall have power to issue not only writs, directions or orders or writs. Directions, orders or writs. Including the writs in the nature of
habeas
corpus, mandamus,
prohibition,
quo warranto, and certiorari. Isn't the sequence that has been used?
HCMP.
Where certiorari should come? It should come along with prohibition. Is it not? They are almost the same, except that to quash the proceedings certiorari, to prohibit the proceedings prohibition you can take. Okay, and then whichever may be appropriate for the enforcement of any of the rights conferred by this part. And then, without affecting clause 1 and 2, the Parliament may by law empower any other court. Mind it. It is not confined only to High Court or Supreme Court, my dear friends. Parliament may by law empower any other court to exercise within its local limits of its jurisdiction or any of the powers exercisable by the Supreme Court under clause 1. Not only writs, the other courts also can be given the power of habeas corpus, rather mandamus and all these dates, plus directions or orders. Did they give?
No,
Previously
sir.
it was there, I will tell you. Previously, but that is also removed. What is rather going to happen? Suppose for each region, again, one Supreme Court, at least it will take 20 years, 25 years to rather to read the pending litigation. So you can have one batch Afterwards, slowly you can remove if there are no cases. Okay, that is one thing. And then the rights guaranteed by this article shall not be suspended except as otherwise provided for by this constitution. As we have noted, 359. Okay, it can be suspended if it is provided in the constitution. Okay?
Sir, I have a doubt in your subsection. Sir, in this statement that it is written that the right to move to the Supreme Court by appropriate proceeding. Sir, by the word appropriate, are they not opening a route for discretion of the Supreme Court?
Who is there to say which is appropriate? That is why I said that is not a proper one. It should have been prescribed proceeding, prescribed form.
Will it open way for Supreme Court to have discretionary power of what is it?
That's why, that is the reason why PIL are called also. They have taken. Now coming back, now we will see. Let us compare the writ jurisdiction of the Supreme Court with that of the writ jurisdiction of the High Court. Rather, the jurisdiction of the Supreme Court under Article 32 referred to Article 226.
26.
Here, the first point to be noted is that in the heading itself, in the class 1 itself of Article 32, writs or orders or directions can be given only for the enforcement of fundamental rights. Here, the jurisdiction under Article 226 is available not only for fundamental rights but also for other purposes. Look into Article 226. Very good, very right. Read.
Power of High Court to issue certain writs, notwithstanding anything in Article 32, every High Court shall have power throughout the territory in relation to which it exercises jurisdiction to issue to any person or authority